Hello everyone, my name is MJ Bill Chess, and welcome to part 4? Part 4? Part 5? I forgot. I think we're at part 4. Part 4. Yeah, part 4, lighting and shading for our entry for this month's The Underland Chronicles Art Challenge. So yeah, for this part, we're going to be doing some lighting and shading. We are working on a scene from chapter 16 to 18 for this month. So yeah, we're just gonna get right onto it while I'm being disturbed by the little rascal. What do you want?
Just give me a music.
Not later, please, because I'm doing something. Yes, I do. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's do lighting and shading. Lighting and shading. So we go to Blender. And little rascal wants some Roblox music. ID never works. The music ID never works, Yumi. We tried it before, right? Anyways, we're gonna do lighting and shading. So for the lighting and shading, we're gonna first do the lighting, because that will determine how we're gonna be doing the shadows for the whole thing. So the main light for this scene will be the flashlight right here on Gregor's hand. So we are gonna be putting a light right there, and let's see how it looks. So I'm just gonna put the cursor right here, probably, or select Gregor, tab to edit mode. I'm gonna unlock Gregor's line here. I'm gonna try to select a part of. Am I not unlock? Oh, I did not. I did not unlock it. I removed it from view. So I'm just gonna shift S cursor to select this part right here. So we have the 3D cursor right there, and then we're gonna go and probably I'm gonna create a new collection for the lighting here. So I'm gonna name this light or lighting. I'm gonna rename this grease pencil, the other collection, so that's gonna be where all the grease pencil objects will be. I'm gonna put lighting below camera or inside camera. No, just below camera. And I'm gonna selecting the lighting collection. I'm gonna add a spotlight. So this spotlight is our flashlight. So I'm just gonna rotate that, kind of roughly following the flashlight here. Make sure that it is behind this grease pencil object. And then I'm gonna show cone so we can see the cone. Probably need to rotate it this way. And just align it to Gregor here. And let's see if I go rotate this or go zoom in and out, you know, the angle of the spotlight is retained and it's looking great. I like it. I'm gonna change this to yellow. Let's see how this looks in the render. Doesn't look great. We're gonna fix that. I'm gonna increase the blend. Hopefully it works. I don't think it works. This might not work. Or maybe it will. Maybe it looks nice. If I press Q there. Okay, that's something. I swear I did something like this on like a previous artwork, and the cone is shown in the render. Why is the lighting not showing up here? Maybe because it's not bright enough? Yeah, there we go. Probably gonna hide the cone here. So I'm gonna go 5,000 for the lighting here. And there we go. Finally, you can see the blend of the spotlight here. We can make that bigger. There we go, our main light. So I have to find a way to display like something like this for the cone of the flashlight in the render. Because apparently checking show cone here does not show the cone in the render. But for now, we're just gonna settle with determining the light. And there it is. That's our lighting. I'm gonna parent this to the Gregor grease pencil object so that every time we move Gregor, flashlight moves as well. Oh, let's see what else is happening here. And from that, I think we can start. Actually, all of them have lights, so I can probably add like more lights here, moving. Because all of the questers have lights. I can probably add more lights to kind of give us more shading here. Give us more choices for the shading. As you can see, the light is also affecting these other serpent here, giving that nice little, like, you know, effect there. Lighting effect. And this will be moving in view, revealing the face, like that. And that's looking great. I'll probably also add a point lamp, like right in front of the boat, just to add some kind of shading to it. And you're gonna find out what I'm trying to go for by doing that. Maybe reduce the light, make it 500. I'm gonna try making this one blue, probably. I'm gonna move it behind Gregor, move it back a bit. I'm gonna experiment on many different, probably a blue light would be nice. I'm gonna try 1,000 there. Move this back. And there we go. So there's still a bunch of stuff we can do here. Now we can start the shading. So I'm gonna shade the serpent. For this stream, I'm just gonna be shading the serpent because it's going to be the same tedious method anyways. Which is, I'm just gonna do the same thing for Gregor. The only difference is that I'll be shading a different spot. But yeah, now we have to add some sharp shadows for the serpents here. I think Serpent 1. Yeah, we're gonna go add shadows for Serpent 1. I'm gonna add the layer right here below the Serpent 1 line. This should be the Serpent 1 line. Yes. And then I'm gonna go Serpent 1 shadow. So there we go. We have Serpent 1 shadow there. And then I'm going to add a new material, and this will be the shadow. So I'm just gonna add new shadow, uncheck stroke, check fill, and that should be it. That's our shadow material. Now let's go to this. Go back to the shadow layer. I'm gonna check masks, and I'm gonna add the Serpent 1, all of Serpent 1's layers here, so, because this is gonna make sure that the shadow layer will only be painting, or will only be like have an effect wherever the Serpent 1 layers are, the Serpent 1 fill. And I can show you how that works right now by quickly drawing. And I forgot to plug in my tablet because I had to like start this stream real quickly. I've been working on a client work, and this is the last week of July, and I need to finish the entry for July. So I'm just gonna grab my tablet here. I'm gonna plug it in. I might have to close Blender. Start. Let's wait. Just wait. Just gonna plug it. So plugged in my tablet. It should work, but I might have to restart for the tapering to work. But I don't think I need it for shading here. So there we go. I'm now in my tablet. Let's see. Shadows will be under the head here. So we selected the shadow. I'm gonna do the pen tool, and then I'm gonna draw a quick shadow below the jaw here. Something like that. Shadow this whole area right here. And as you can see, this is what masking is doing. It's taking into account where Serpent 1 or where the lines are in the fill, and only affecting that part. It's not like spilling. Because without that mask, it's going to look like this. See, there's this black thing. And with the mask, that happens. Which makes things really, really convenient for us as we do some stuff. Like doing the shadow and stuff. So I'm gonna go reduce the opacity of this to 0.5 for now. So these are the sharp shadows. And I'm gonna go continue adding shadows on the rest of the parts where I think a shadow would be great, based on our lighting. So I'm just gonna go do this. Looking great. Maybe add more shadow below the jaw here. Let's just draw this properly. Okay, I need to properly draw here, so that we don't like miss a spot. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Our first oopsie of the day. We've set our stroke placement to 3D cursor, and since our 3D cursor is right here, it added the stroke right there. So we're gonna have to do that again. We have to move the 3D cursor right here on where the Serpent 1 is, and lock that again. And then just quickly draw what we did. It's not really that much of a big oopsie, I guess. So I'm just gonna go draw shadow below the jaw here. It's looking great. Nice. Next would be I'm gonna put under shadow the teeth here, just to, you know, this gives them more depth. Maybe the whole this part right here. Sorry, these are really big teeth. So I'm just gonna go add shadow for the teeth here, taking into account our lighting. So just yeah, quickly doing something like that. Nothing too fancy, because we are making like a quick artwork, quick comic cinematic. And there we go. Put shadow below here. This little this thing here that you'll always see in monster stuff. It's doing like a generic design here for these serpents, which is something that I'm definitely not gonna do if I ever am going to animate the serpents in 3D. So I'm just gonna go add some shadows here. And almost immediately you can see, you know, it adds more depth. So I'm also gonna add shadow like on the snout right here. I just need to properly do it to emphasize that it's not like a plane. Like they are, you know, kind of like simulates a 3D look to it. Let's see. I'm also gonna do that to like part of the jaw here. And I might have to do one right there. No, not there, because there's gonna be another light coming from that direction. I'm probably gonna actually shade the whole part right here. This part we might not see anymore, so I'm not gonna be too meticulous there. I'm gonna shade this part right here. Like the lower jaw. And then maybe the whole top area here. Like so. Maybe it's fine to shade this whole area here. Like so. There we go. And then shade the top of the head. Like that. And the top of the eye area here. Which they don't actually have. They don't have eyes. Just gonna shade below here. Inside there. And we got this. I'm probably gonna add like a wrinkle. A wrinkle here. And wrinkles, some wrinkles on parts that may need it. Gonna add some wrinkle here for effect. Wrinkle on the nose part. It's not really for effect. It's like shading the part where there are like indentations on their skin. There we go. Nice. We have shading of our first serpent. And that looks great, I think. It's decent enough. It adds a bit more depth to our serpent here. And yeah, let's see. I also want to add more lighting here. Near the serpents. I'm gonna shift the... Yeah, I'm gonna add lighting right there. I'm probably gonna make it red. But not too bright, maybe just 500. It needs to be still visible. There we go. I'm also gonna add that right below our other serpent here. Add another one right here. It's not gonna be that visible. Maybe instead of red, we're gonna try green. A not too saturated green. So this could like add like a bit more interesting stuff to our artwork, I think. Yeah, maybe red works. Okay. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, it's looking nice. Lighting and shading. And one other thing, last thing I'm gonna add for this is Specular. Because they're wet. So it should be like shiny. And I'm gonna try to do that using not Serpent 1, Serpent 2, Serpent 1, Serpent 1. I'm gonna try and add like a white specular here. So I'm just gonna create a new material, spec, check that. I'm gonna make this white for now. And I'm gonna go to the layer of the specular, set the opacity to 0.5. Actually, probably not white, maybe yellow because our light is yellow. So the specular highlights should be yellowish. Now, let's try and do something here. I'm gonna try a solid color first. Then we'll see what we can do. So I'm just gonna go add something like this. And I'm not sure if yeah, that's a keeper, but I'm gonna keep going here. Just some small circles and stuff. And I really want to add like that water thing. Trying to figure out how we can. So I don't want like a very thick specular here. Just some little bits. Little bits of a specular. Maybe, you know, just adding stuff here. So just really going, you know, really random here. And I want to add water. Maybe I can go water. And let's get a bluish tint here. I'm gonna add water. See what we can do. Serpent 1 water. I'm gonna lock all of this. Go Serpent 1 water. Let's see. I'm not sure about this water though. It looks awful. Let's see. Maybe I can go to fill. Make it a gradient. Can we do something like that? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't work that well. Maybe I have to reduce the opacity. Let's try that. I'm gonna try following like the water back here. So just gonna try and do this. Because they like emerge from the water. So there's probably still drips of water. This is probably something that I'm gonna remove for the final one. Just testing stuff out to see how it looks. So I'm just gonna go do something like that. Maybe also add drips of saliva. It's kind of looking great though. I'm kind of digging it. No. Keep that. So I'm just gonna do something like this. So they emerge from the water, so they should be wet. So there's just going to be like waterfalls of water. Right here. Maybe there's a better way to blend this properly on the head there. So just being really random right now, not too like careful. Because water looks nicer when you just kind of There we go. Okay, that looks nice. Probably gonna keep that. Probably add water on the teeth as well. Not all of it though, just some. Let's see. Serpent 1. Serpent 1. Water. Put that above the lines as well. Just really try and make it look nice, you know. So there's definitely going to be some changes for the final one, but you know, that's looking great. So this process, I'm going to be repeating in all of our elements here with the Gregor and other things. So there you go. It's starting to look great. Once I've added shading and other stuff on the Gregor and the others as well, this is gonna look really awesome. For now, this is it. We've added lighting and then shaded the serpent. Still, I just need to repeat the process for each of the elements here, the other serpent, Gregor, and the boat. And then we're gonna be proceeding on the next part, which will probably be tomorrow. We're gonna be animating, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be animating tomorrow. So yeah. What do we do here? Yeah, that's all for now. We have a nice little shading and lighting for our serpent here. I can actually add one more thing. I'm gonna go to effect here. I'm gonna go rim. I'm gonna add a rim effect for the serpent. I'm gonna do something like this probably. I'm gonna blur that, make that 100 samples, set that to 10. I can even probably use a darker color for this, not overlay. Let's go multiply maybe. I'm gonna put that probably right here. See, that adds even more depth to it. So let's try 500 for the blur here. So I don't want it to be... I just want it to be a soft addition to our already looking really awesome shading. And as you can see, that rim effect adds like a lot. Here's without and here's with. It's just... that looks great. So yeah. Yeah, I can actually be lazy and also add this here. I'm gonna go copy that bluish tint again, multiply, and then also blur this 500. Because more of the shadows that is not directly on the light will be soft, and yeah, it already adds a lot. A rim effect already adds a lot for our scene here. I just want to move it behind here, behind Gregor here, and then bring it down some. There we go. I still need to add more sharper shadows for Gregor. Same thing I did on the serpents. But yeah, for now, this is it. Thank you so much to those who watched the video up to the end. If you watched the stream, thank you. Oh, there's actually chats here. Sorry, I did not see your chats for some reason. I did not see it. This mobile setup that I did here is useless. So yeah, you guys did the chat. So yeah, thank you so much to those who watched. To Clayton D, to Ehot, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. And to Mbuddy, of course, you're here. I thought you'd be busy doing your scene or something. But yeah, thank you to you guys. It's probably gonna be late. This thing that I'm going to say, so I'm probably not gonna wait for you. You're probably gonna be able to reply while I'm doing the outros. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope I shared some stuff. We're gonna be finishing this month for sure, because this is the entry for this month's The Underlying Chronicles Art Challenge. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to you who watched the video. Thanks to the people who support me through KoFi, to Handsomeness Jubin, Erick Madrigal, yaejinssi, Fritz, to Elizabeth Munie, to Magnolia Weathershield, CQ Star, Jane, Tristan Wintle, GulliermoGage, and Mbuddy. Thank you so much. They supported me through ko-fi.com/doodlenotes productions right here. And yeah, if you want to support me, just go there. The stream is so late. You're probably late when you watch the stream, so I'm not gonna be able to respond to your chats as they come out. But I'm gonna try to be more weary of the chats. I don't have a dual monitor setup anymore, so I can't see your chats when you're chatting because I can't. I have to like I need to change to a different window. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Follow Doodle Productions everywhere on the internet. We're still gonna be doing part 5 with tomorrow probably, which will be animation. I'm also gonna be including the video editing part of this process. We're gonna be doing the thing and also adding the sound effects and stuff. I'm probably gonna stream that, just a portion of it, to show you my process until we're done, until we have a finished product. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. My name is MJ Vilchas, and yeah, see you on the next part. Bye.